people of the internet, my name is Hexa and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, you are going to be learning how to create the perfect vision board that will help you to manifest the life of your dreams. But first, what is a vision board and why should you make one? Put simply, a vision board is a collection of images that portray the things that you want in your life. It's a common tool that's used by people who believe in the law of attraction, such as myself, but even if you don't believe in that, it does have some real world applications. A lot of successful athletes credit vision boards to playing a part in their success, as well as different celebrities like actors, singers, talk show hosts, and so on. The idea with vision boards is that because you are going to be seeing images of the things that you want every single day, that kind of reprograms your subconscious mind to focus on those things and to take the steps that are necessary to achieve them. A lot of people like to create vision boards at the beginning of the year along with their New Year's resolutions, but I personally believe that you can create a vision board at any point in time. You can update them as frequently or infrequently as you like, although I would say that updating your vision board at least once a year is a good idea. So in this video, I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process of creating the perfect vision board for you. So let's get started. Before you begin the process of making your vision board, there are a few things you need to do first. Take some time to sit down, meditate, calm yourself down, put yourself in a happy and positive state of mind to create your vision board under the best conditions. When you're in the process of making the vision board, you want to be feeling the positive emotions that you would feel when you have all the things that you want. So once you've done that and you have some good vibes going, it's time to sit down with your journal and get clear on what you want. Write down everything that you want out of life. Get really specific. Your brain gets more excited about specific goals than general ones. Think about exactly how much money you want to be making, what job you want to be working, what countries you want to travel to, what kind of apartment you want to live in, what car you want to drive. Do the math. Figure out how much your dream life is going to cost. A lot of people will sit down and just write some arbitrary number down on their vision board, like, I want to manifest $1 million, but what does $1 million mean? Why that number? Society has programmed us to look at the lives of the rich and famous and convince ourselves that what they have is what we want, but most of the time that's not true. We all want different things. You might not need $1 million to be happy. You might want to live in a small, comfortable home somewhere in a forest where there's lots of greenery and no one will disturb you. Or maybe you actually want an even more luxurious lifestyle than just $1 million can provide you. If you want a private jet, if you want to own your own island and live in a giant house, then $1 million is not gonna cut it. You need to think bigger. So for me, what I did is I sat down and I looked at apartments in Hamburg, and I thought about the fact that I want an apartment that has at least 2 rooms, so 1 living room and 1 bedroom. I want to have light-colored wooden floors. I have to have a bathtub. I want big windows with lots of natural light. And then I looked online to find out how much apartments like that cost. Then I thought about how much I'm going to spend on utilities, on insurance, on transportation, on food and groceries, on shopping and leisure, and all of these other things. How much I want to put into my savings account every month, how much I want to put into my travel savings every month. I added all of that up and I figured out that my dream life would require me to spend about 7,500 euros every single month. To be able to be spending that much, I have to make about twice that much because of taxes and all that stuff, which brings me up to 15,000 euros a month, which I then rounded up to 20,000 euros a month because you never know, things come up. One way or another, things always end up costing more than you think that they will, and I think it's always better to overestimate how much things are going to cost than underestimate them. And funnily enough, when you split 20,000 euros by the number of days in a month, the number that you get is 666. And my name is Hexa. And what does Hexa mean? It means 6. So I'm kind of taking that as a sign that this is something that's within my grasp and it's something that I can accomplish, to make 666 euros every single day. Another thing that you can do to help your journaling process is to sit down and write what your perfect day would be like. This is a really great guide to help you figure out what you value in life and what's important to you. So this was point number 1, get clear on what you want. Number 2 is consider the life wheel. The life wheel is something that's used by a lot of life coaches and stuff like that to help their clients to take a holistic look at their lives and consider all of the aspects that make up a healthy, happy life. So to create a holistic vision board that takes into consideration all aspects of your life, think about the life wheel and these 8 categories and try to note down a few things under each of those 8 categories that are important to you, that you want to improve on, that you want to manifest, and so forth. Editing Hexa here, I wanted to leave a quick note that there are actually several different versions of the life wheel, and they don't all have 8 categories. Some have more, some have less. But whichever one you choose as your reference, it will still be helpful as a guide. Number 3 is to focus on the feeling. The things that you are putting down on your vision board should excite you. You should feel that flutter in your heart when you look at your vision board and get excited about the things you're writing down. So what that means is, this is not just a generic wish list. Don't put on your vision board that nice pair of shoes that you could probably save up for in like 1 month if you cut back on a few things here and there. That's not thinking big enough. That's not exciting enough. If you want to manifest a pair of shoes, put on your vision board the freaking Valentinos, the Louboutins, something that is going to really capture your attention, really get you excited. Think big, but also try to keep it within the realm of what you think is possible for you right now, because the thing is that belief is a really big part of this. So if you're putting things on your vision board that feel completely outrageous, like completely impossible, that's maybe not so useful. So remember, you can update your vision board and add things to it anytime. Make it something that excites you, but also something that you connect with. You feel like it's within the realm of possibility for you right now. So let's say, for example, that you want to be a millionaire, but right now that feels a little out of reach, a little intangible. So instead of putting $1 million on your vision board, maybe start with 100,000, something smaller, but that is still a step towards your goal. When you reach that first milestone, that's when you can, take the $100,000 off the vision board because you've already accomplished that, and then put up your $1 million. Again, like I said, you should be thinking big. You should be getting excited. This should be something outrageous, something really, really special and amazing. But if you don't believe it, if you don't believe that you can have it, maybe think big enough to get excited, but small enough that you can still believe that you can have that thing. Another thing you want to keep in mind is the timeline for your vision board. I would recommend sticking to maybe about 3 years. So putting on your vision board things that you want to accomplish within the next 3 years, I think is a good kind of time frame. If you have other goals, but you don't want to accomplish them super soon within the next 3 years, maybe there's something you want to do in the next 10 years, I would put that on hold. Keep it in your journal, keep that in the back of your mind and know that that is a goal for you, but it doesn't necessarily have to go on your vision board right now. So for me, for example, I would love to write a book one day, but I want to first spend a few years really improving my life, really getting in touch with who I am as a person and having some success of my own before I start writing books and dishing out advice for other people in a book. So I'm not necessarily going to put writing that book on my vision board right now. I know it's something that I want to do in the future, but I don't have to do it soon. Now that you've gotten clear on your goals and figured out what it is that you want, it is time to get started making your vision board. To start, you will need a few materials. First, you'll need something to attach your images to. This could be a cork board, a canvas, one of those grid wire boards, even a piece of twine across your wall to pin the photos to. Whatever you can afford, whatever suits your style, just something nice that you can attach those photos to. Next, you'll need a pair of good scissors to cut out your pictures, some way of attaching the images to the vision board, so glue or double-sided sticky tape or pins, anything like that. If you want to get really artistic with it, you could also use paint, glitter, stickers, all kinds of things to decorate your vision board and make it really suit your style. This isn't necessary, but it is something nice that you could add. And lastly, you will need lots of pretty pictures. I would recommend, if you can, to print these out on actual photo paper, because if you just print them on regular paper, that can curl over time from humidity. Just to make your vision board a bit more durable, it's just gonna look a little nicer and a little bit more fancy if you use photo paper. So if you can afford to, I would definitely recommend this. This is my old vision board, and I actually really like how it looks. This was an art project that me and my family did, where we each got one of these round canvases and we stuck pieces of tape across them and then painted it in with different colors, and I really like the look of it. However, as you can see, I didn't take my own advice and I printed my photos on regular printer paper, and over time they've just curled and it just doesn't really look that nice anymore. You could go to a shop that provides the service of printing out photos, or you could print them out at home. I'm gonna be printing them out on our selfie machine. I'm gonna leave an Amazon link to that down below. It is super handy. It's just like a little photo printer that prints out your photos directly from your phone onto nice, like, proper photo paper. So the way the selfie printer works is you connect to basically like a Wi-Fi connection that the printer has built in within itself. And then you go to this app, which allows you to select a photo from your photo album. So you pick which one you want. You choose whether you want with a border or borderless, and then you just click print, and it should start printing your photo. Okay, it's starting now. It's really cool because the printer does this color by color. So you can see how, like, it's done the yellow first, and now it's going in with the magenta. You can kind of just see, like, the colors of the image come together. It's really interesting. Now it's doing blue, or cyan, actually. Yay! Oh, and now it's doing whites as well. Cool! So this is the final photo. It looks really nice. It's just got this border around it on the top and bottom, and you can just tear off that edge along the dotted line. I like to fold it a little bit first, just to help it come off more smoothly. And there's our photo. It's definitely been great to have this at home, just whenever you want to add something to your vision board or just print out some nice pictures for a family photo album. It's nice to have it at home and not have to go somewhere and pay someone else to do it for you. Once you've got all the materials that you need, it is time to make your vision board. So the first thing you need to think about when you choose your photos and when you put them on your board is to make it aesthetically pleasing. Choose colors that suit your aesthetic, suit your style, grab your attention, and make you feel happy when you look at them. Also, while you want to fill up the space on your vision board, it's important that it doesn't look cluttered. So try to arrange the pictures in a way where each individual picture still stands out on its own. If there's too much going on and there's a lot of photos like overlapping in weird ways that don't really make sense, it can kind of end up feeling like you're just looking at one big mess, and that's not gonna be the best vibe to help you manifest. Number 2 is to put a photo of yourself on your vision board. Remember, this thing is about you. It's about the things you want. It's about your life. So put a picture of yourself on the vision board so that you can make that connection that this is my life. And of course, some of the things that are on your vision board might also be things that you want for your family, for, you know, your husband or wife, your children, your girlfriend or boyfriend, your parents, whoever. So if you want to do that, you could also put just a nice family photo in your vision board. Family and friends are, of course, really important to a lot of people, so it can be a great motivator to have your family and your friends on your vision board. Number 3 is to use words on your vision board. I wouldn't recommend using long quotes because those can be a little difficult to look at. They can make it look a little cluttered, a little bit too busy, and you don't want to have to spend a ton of time reading something on your board to make sense of it, but having a few words that are really important to you, that grab your attention, motivate and inspire you can be helpful. It would also be a great way to create zones on your vision board. So if you wanted to put like your travel goals in one corner with the word travel above it, if you want to put your relationship goals here with like the word love, just choose a handful of words that are really special to you and put those up on your vision board. The words that I've chosen for myself are freedom, because the reason why I want to make more money, the reason why I want to have a successful YouTube channel, the reason why I want all the things I want is because I want to have the freedom to be able to travel wherever I want, not have to worry about money, not have to work for somebody else and play by somebody else's rules. I want to be able to take a sick day without having to go to the doctor and get a sick note when I probably don't need one and I just want to spend a day in bed. I want to be able to go on holiday whenever I want without having to check in with a boss if that's okay. I chose the word strength. Initially, I wanted to put health on there, but then I thought about, why do I want to be healthy? Because I want to be strong. I want for me to be a powerhouse. I really do, because it really excites me. It really makes me feel like if I had strength, I would be the woman that I want to be. I would be independent. I wouldn't have to rely on anybody. I would be my own boss, be my own person. And that's something that is really exciting and really special for me. I chose the word travel because that is something that is also really important to me, really motivates me. I want to go and see as many places as I possibly can in the years on this earth that I have. And the last words I chose are peace and serenity. These are important to me, number one, because I suffer from anxiety, and I feel like that's taken a lot of my peace and serenity away from me, and to me, like, peace and serenity is the opposite of anxiety and fear. But also because there's definitely moments in my life where I just get angry. I get wrapped up in things that I just aren't that important, and I react in ways that I'm not proud of, and I let things affect me that on a larger scale, in the big scheme of things, don't matter. So I want to have peace and serenity so that I can stop getting involved in things that make me angry and just kind of like stay calm, carry myself with grace and wisdom. I mean, I honestly like just get emotional thinking about that, thinking about the possibility of becoming that kind of person. And that's what you want. That's the goal with the vision board, is to feel full, feel proud, feel excited about the things that you're putting on the board. Once you have done all of these steps, your vision board should be complete. So congratulations, you are one step closer to creating the life of your dreams. A few final thoughts. First, don't be afraid to rearrange anything on your vision board. If you feel like anything is not quite looking exactly right, you can move things around. Don't be afraid. You can switch out pictures with something that looks nicer. Make sure that nothing's missing. Look at your board and ask if it feels complete. Is there anything that's really important to you that you forgot to put on the board? It's never too late to add something new to it, so if there's any elements that are missing, you can go print those out quickly and just add those in somewhere. Now, for this to really work, you need to put your vision board somewhere prominent. Put it somewhere where you're going to see it every day. Don't let it fade into the background. You do not want to just like make your vision board, put it somewhere you don't hang out very often, and just completely forget about it. You need to be seeing your vision board every single day. It's also worthwhile to create multiple vision boards to put in multiple locations. Try not to compartmentalize your life or like your vision boards too much. So don't put like relationship goals on one vision board and material goals on another vision board. Make sure that every vision board has several of the elements that are important to you. But you can put one in your bedroom so that you see it when you wake up and when you go to sleep, and one in your kitchen or your living room or your office, wherever you spend most of your day working, so that you can see it there. You can make a digital vision board to put as your screensaver on your computer or on your phone. And you can even use Jim Carrey's method where he wrote a check for $10 million to himself and put it in his wallet and carried it there for years until he actually made $10 million. Once you've found a prominent place for your vision board, make sure you spend 5 minutes every morning and every night just looking intensely and intentionally at your vision board and visualizing having that life that you have created for this board. Feel the feelings of what it would be like to live that life. Think about how happy you'll be when you are doing a job that you love. Think about how it's going to feel to spend more time with your family because you're not working so much. Think about how excited you're going to be when you visit all of those new places. Really get up in your feels, get emotional, get excited. Now, lastly, and this is really important, your vision board is a tool. It is not a magic wand. Put out the energy that you want to attract. Be ready to receive those opportunities. Be open to opportunity and receptive. Work hard. Work towards the things that you want. If you believe in the law of attraction, oftentimes the law of attraction will tell you that just your thoughts are enough to create your reality. That might be true. That might also not be true. I believe in finding a healthy middle ground. A lot of the times, creating your dream life is partly down to luck, but also a lot down to hard work, dedication, and discipline. You're not going to become the healthiest, happiest version of yourself by eating crappy food, never exercising, and spending all of your time indoors, never seeing the sun. You are not going to manifest an incredible, high-paying job that makes you happy if you spend all of your free time playing video games. Always be learning, always be keeping your goals in mind, always be working towards your self-improvement. Don't work yourself to death. Don't burn yourself out. Make time. Make time to just sit and watch Netflix. Make time for that because that is important. Relaxing and having time to yourself to just shut off your brain and not be thinking about everything, that is important. Make time for your self-care, but be intentional about everything that you do. Don't go wasting time forgetting yourself, forgetting your goals. It's really easy to get distracted, to lose track of time, and to steer off course. But that's why it's so important to look at your vision board every single day to remind you of what you're working towards and to stay on that path. You can make it, but you're gonna have to work for it. Again, some of it will be down to luck. And if you're a very masterful, powerful manifester, who knows what can happen for you, Things can change. Things can happen very quickly, very drastically, completely unexpectedly. But for best results, it's always good to actually be taking action towards your goals. This was intense. This was long. I feel like I've been sitting here filming for probably a whole hour, but oh my gosh, I wanted to go in depth. I wanted to give you guys a lot of information and I wanted to get you really excited, and I hope you are feeling that excitement. So go make your vision board. I'm going to list some resources and materials that you might want to use down below. There are going to be Amazon affiliate links. If you click on those, I make a tiny bit of a commission from it. It's a great way to help me out. And I won't recommend anything that I don't personally believe in. So yeah, check out those links down below. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video today. I really hope that it brought something valuable to you and inspired and motivated you to make your vision board and start on your path towards your dream life. If you want to see more videos like this one, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell to be notified every single time I upload. Leave me a comment letting me know what you are putting on your vision board, what goals you hope to manifest in the next 3 years. I love hearing about other people's goals. It just makes me excited and makes me feel happy for them. If you want to further support this channel and get access to exclusive content, you can donate to my Patreon and you can follow me on social media. All the links are down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!